Welcome back to CappingTV. My name is SaxOps1 and today we are bringing you the IEM Katowice 2018 North America Open Qualifier. This match is between Splice and Ronan, and this is a quarterfinal to qualify for the closed qualifier. And we are live. Looks like both teams are probably going to go for pretty standard play here. Lots of armor coming in for Ronan, same for Splice. No utility or kit for Splice, which is interesting. Meanwhile, XP3 has 2 flashes and a smoke. And as the terrorists are running up second mid, they should be getting ready here. Interestingly enough, Roka pushed down mid, getting a bit of damage onto XP3, but as Semphis picks up 2, going for the plays. His headshotting doesn't get it. Rikov trades out there, but Exelric also getting 2. Now XP3 left 1v4, 1 HP. Absolutely nothing he can do here. Just trying to get a couple of these final kills. Does some decent damage onto Roka. But surely now, players will be flanking him from the apartments. Nothing he can do. And he goes down. First round, the pistol round, going to Splice. Pretty interesting here, watching Splice, kind of a later buy. See a lot of teams will kind of just buy up straight away, but interesting that Splice is taking the time, probably just discussing what they're going to be doing in this round, and then buying after that. But you can see the SMG buy is definitely strong for Splice, against a bunch of pistols just coming in for Ronan. Not much they can really do in this round, but we'll see what happens. Looks like the A execute is imminent, with 3 players here for Splice, just waiting on the bomb site. All those SMGs at those close angles should do a large amount of damage. And now the push is coming through. Just a slow crouch walk around that corner. Junji is checking his angles. And they know someone's in library, but they're pushing around. Junji, a nice headshot there onto Semphis. And they're pushing on. Exotic picks up Junji, the trades are coming in. Just Drone left on the site by himself, 16 HP. Picks up Razu. He's going for the headshots, but not much he can do right now. Waiting for his teammates to come in. And these final 2 pistols on the site as Roka takes down Rukov. And finally XP3 hiding in the apartments here. Not much he can do right now. Roka just sticking that 10-second defuse as Joan picks off the final play from Ronan. And Splice pick up the second round. Definitely a very good start from Splice here, but now they're just coming in for that bonus round. It looks like Ronan pick up a couple of nades, maybe a couple of pistols, just trying to save their money for the next round. Looks like they're going to go for a B rush perhaps. And actually that's a pretty nice kill from XP and Junji. But he gets one. Razu actually got another. Roka is going out. Wraith goes for the knife but doesn't hit it. And what we've got just pushing here gets one, but Joan quickly trades that out. A very nice nade there from Joan. And now Razu left in a 1v2. Nothing he can really do. Pushing back down, and Semphis picks him off, and Splice pick up the 3rd round of the match. And finally, the first gun round comes in, and we're getting both teams buying up. Full AKs coming in from Ronan. Looks like some pretty standard utility too. And we've got a double AWP setup. Not something you see a lot on Inferno. Both Exotic and JV having that AWP there. And it looks like they're going to be playing 1A Toffee and 1 Banana. So just waiting for some more aggression coming in here. Looks like Jonji is pushing up Banana, but no contact as of yet. The CT players just retreating back onto the bomb site there. Meanwhile, back at the A site, just some aggression coming into the apartments. Ronan making a lot of noise there. And just players waiting for some contact. Now, this time it looks like the A push will be coming in. Looks like both Jonji and XP3 are coming back, going to pick up that bomb. Looks like they're about to execute, setting up the smoke. Now the smokes are starting to come in, I believe. And push is coming as well. Now Ronan have forced all the splash players onto the bomb site itself. So they just need to get around it. Gekov spots Semphis up in that corner. Gets one. And he jumps up on the box and gets another. Very nice execute there coming in from Ronan. And it looks like the last two players from Splice will be electing to save, as they do still have that AWP and that M4. It's probably the wisest decision they can make at this point. Not the greatest chances being all the way over at the B bomb site, and their money isn't great right now, so might as well concede the round and just buy up into the next. It's quite a well played execute there coming in from Ronan. You just see all their utility being used to the fullest, and a really good split and double peeking from the terrorists as they pushed onto the side. Now Splice will be forcing into this round. You can see another M4 being bought, and that famous. Meanwhile, Davey is on a CZ. Should be an interesting play from him, seeing as drone doesn't have any armor. Must have been dropped for him, I think. And the terrorists do have all of their AKs and that AWP. Now, looks like Splice just waiting for that contact to play again. Probably the wisest decision while they don't have full armor and utility at the moment. Really liking Gronan's use of utility in this game so far. Zaizu does get two there in the apartments as they're pushing up onto the A site. And Semphis took off, but the bomb is about to get down onto the A site. The only player left here, Semphis, trying to find some information, but he's going to get stuck behind that smoke. Jonji actually, on that lurk, he does manage to pick up that kill. Looks like the CTs will just be standing here. Perhaps they're just going to save at this point. They don't know if the player Jonji will be coming up from behind. This does find XP3. A couple more kills coming in. Semphis trying to come back, but Jonji coming out that flank from the B bomb site picks him up. Money's not looking great for Splice at this point, so it looks like they will be on a full pistol save. Perhaps they'll go for mid or B rush. And meanwhile, interestingly enough, Ronan, they know that Splice will be on their save, so you can see their XP3 only has a UMP. Something I would have thought would have been more appropriate for this situation was perhaps a Mac 10. Just kind of play that run and gun style. Looks like Ronan walking into the site now. No contact as of yet. Damage coming in from all corners and angles there. Semfirst gets 2 kills with that P50. Good investment from him. And it looks like Ronan will now be running all the way to the A-bomb site. Interestingly enough, I am getting some comms from the Ronan side. So I'm just going to mute them. Splice now coming in for the push. Seeing if they can find anyone. Razu picks off Joan. They know he's there. I'm trying to find him behind that smoke. The player's just playing Rosie. Razu getting 2. Very nice play from him. All that's left. Semfirst, he goes down to Rico as well. Very well played round there from Ronan. Score now being 3-3. I believe that Spice should be buying into this one, but apparently not. Looks like they'll just be doing a light pistol and armor buy with utility. Meanwhile, Ronan, they're expecting, I think at this point, a buy-in. So looks like they're all armored up. John G trying to find some information at Top Banana. Not seeing anyone really, but we'll see what he can do as the rest of his team looks to start pushing onto the A site. XP3 just checking all his angles with that AWP. Trying to find any of these Splice players here. And we'll see how long it takes for the A players to call the push. Interestingly enough, hasn't been as much aggression as I would have thought from Ronan at this point. Just kind of going for slow play, forcing Splice to use their utility. And with just 40 seconds left on the clock, Ronan will start pushing. Pushing onto the site. Nice nade there, doing a bunch of damage. John G finds Joe, and Semfirst finds John G. Number of nice trades, but Rico gets those 2 kills there. And a very well played round there. Rico trying to find that player. Does a lot of damage onto him. Razu picking him off finally. Looks like Furkan is going to try to save the AWP. He just manages to get around that corner. And he is now falling back. Ronan not wanting to let Roka save this AWP. Just starts to do that damage, but he just manages to escape. Very well played from him. Good alpha angle. Wasn't super expected to find him there. Not many people would expect to find you there. Probably more common to hide behind the sandbags or back of the B site. Looks like the aggression will be coming in again. Ronan, they know Splice hasn't been playing it as strongly, and they will continue to abuse it. Chunji trying to find someone through that angle. Unfortunately for him, there's no one there. Exotic, very nice kill from him. And Chunji, Ronan, they're trying to do their execute but Joan and Semphis completely shutting them down. Very well played from them. At this point, the money's actually pretty odd for Ronan. There are some players start off the round with about 7k and some with about 2. But they have just managed to buy in with these AKs, unfortunately leaving XP3 on that P250. Looks like the boost will be coming in once again. Davey with that AWP, trying to look down into the banana. He swats the legs of one player. Nice headshot onto Josh. XP3, a very nice headshot on Shocker there. And Davey, he jumping around in the flames. Nice shot onto XP3. Looks like Ronan will be picking up the bomb and going for that A execute, where unfortunately for them, only 3 of the 4 remaining plays for Splice are. So we'll see how this push goes. Semphis finds her off. Trying to do the push. But looks like they have been shut down at this point. Would take a very strong play from Lizu coming in. Does a lot of damage. Picks off Exotic. Not sure whether the players left on the side manages to find one. But doesn't find him. Joan picks off Fico. And Lizu tries to push. Did Joan just get that kill through the box? I think he did. That's interesting spam. I didn't know you could actually get a kill through there. Today I learned. And it looks like Ronan, no money on them, so they just will be buying those digs and pistols and a couple of HE grenades. Try to do that B rush, see if they can pick off Davey or Luke up there. Good amount of damage has already been done without either team seeing each other yet. Looks like Ronan is just waiting for Splice. See if they use up any more utility before they push. Ooh, Davey does a leg shot onto one player there, but Verko picks up 3 in a single spray. A very nice shot from him. And he's going for the ace now. He's pushing down, but Rico. Very nice skill from him. But unfortunately, left in this 1v4. Only got Kevlar there. Nothing he can do. 3 players on this bomb site. He's got 32 HP. The bomb is not anywhere near him. He can't run away. And Davey, very nice shot. Taking down Rico to win the 6th round lead. So, 2 round lead, but the 6th round for Splice. Splice getting back into that lead. That looks like they've been managing to shut down Ronan, who has been using a fair amount of utility, but it's just been some really nice holds coming in from Splice. So we'll see what Ronan can do in this round. Once again, the contact play is just doing it. So the contact play is just coming in. So I was looking at my phone. And Semphis finds Raizu. Once again, this slow play is just coming in. Ronan has used up all of their utility and Splice. They know these players are here. Just trying to find some kills now. Large amount of damage, XP 3, down to 56 HP, and they're going for around the world. Roka left all alone in CT here. Davey finds Jonji at the bank, and Drath, nice kill onto Roka. And now they're pushing through. All is left, Davey with his AWP in construction. We'll see what he can do as all these players push up. Misses his kill, Davey, nice. And the bomb will finally go down. Oh no, it's not. They've lost. Splice won around. Ronan didn't plant the bomb. What are they doing? Ah, that must feel so bad there for them. They had that round under control. And they completely just failed to plant that bomb. What were they doing there? Sometimes you just see a play and you're just so disappointed for the team. Looks like Ronan, they will still be able to force into this. And looks like Ronan will just be going for a push. Just walking up to the side, seeing if they can find some contact. And Splice, they've been doing a really good job this game, not being overly aggressive, just holding down the sides. Exotic, and a very nice flick onto Rico there. And interestingly enough, looks like Ronan may attempt to round the world again. But no, they'll just be flanking into library. Probably still expected from Exotic at this point. He's watching the angle. And we'll see what these players can do. Exotic, nice flick from him. Picks off 2, he picks off 3. Is that 4? He's picked up 4. And Jonji left all alone just to CZ. Nothing he can do. Semphus picks him off. And Splice wins around. A very nice hold from Exotic there. If we had a replay system, I think that would have been the point we should have used it. Now Ronan, this is the second last round of the half. Just doing a very late buy so they can buy in the last. Fast push comes in, Jonji picks off Furka, and just Davey left on the inside. Hasn't been spotted, but their Wrath takes him down. Very nice eco push coming in from Ronan. They do manage to plant a bomb for once. And it looks like the push will be coming in from Banana. So perhaps Exotic will elect to save at this point. 1v4. Not much he can do with his AWP at this point. Maybe he could have taken a moment just to throw away a few guns in Banana, so Ronan could not save them. But he will elect just to run all the way to T-Sport.
Terrorists win.
Cool. Very close kill at the very end of that round. And Exotic gets that kill there. Second last round of the half here. Looks like Ronan will manage to complete their buying into this. And Spice has just enough money to buy into this. Exotic nearly finds the kill there. Not quite on target though. Something I think Ronan should be doing here is perhaps being far more aggressive. We've seen a couple of their rounds where they've just gone outright aggressive, and they've managed to win the round just off the push. And Splice not having enough time to prepare. But you can see in this round, Ronan they're gripping back up, so perhaps they might be able to completely explode onto the B-bomb site here. But we'll see how long it takes for them to push. Molotovs and smokes coming in now. A couple of flashes. Davey forced out of his position. Joker taking a fair amount of damage from that Molotov. And Semphis now comes in. He manages to find one. He finds two. Just one player left on the site. Semphis finds his third for the round. Very well played there for Splice. I'm glad everyone in the chat is very mature. Thank you for your feedback though. Exotic once again holding down mid with his AWP here. I'll see if he can find some more information. Not being aggressive though, so we'll see how long Ronan manages to survive in this round, which is the last of the half, I should mention. And just another slow round coming in. Ooh, very close there for Exotic. He's now given away his position, but he does not know that Roth is on the pallet right around the corner. Exotic, nice shot there. Semphis and Drone also managed to get a couple of kills themselves there. XP3 left all alone. He does have the bomb, so he can run towards the B bomb site. Looks like we'll see Davey run down here. Trying to go for that warbang. Just throws that Molotov, stops the push, and he's letting his teammates push down the mid. And Exotic will find that final kill of the half. 10-5 score towards Splice. And a very well played half from them. Looks like we will just be waiting for a minute while we get both of these teams ready for the second half. So everyone in chat, who do you think is going to win this game? Can we get some just splices or some zonans in chat? Who do you reckon is going to win? Who do you think is going to win, everyone? Splice or Zonan? We'll be going into a quick break and we'll be right back once match continues. See you soon. Welcome back everyone, my name is SaxOps1. This is the quarterfinal for the IEM Katowice North America Open Qualifier, and we're getting straight into the action here between Ronan and Splice. Good amount of utility bought here and being used for Ronan. They know Splice is close up in this smoke. John G going very aggressive right next to the smoke, blocking some pace. He's full blind, you can't see anything. And Rico finds him there. The site is now completely open. XP3 going for that push. And just 2 players left here for Ronan. Not much they can do. Razu does manage to pick off one. Can perhaps make it a 2v2 now. But Razu, left alone now, as Exotic picked off XP3 and he finds that final kill. A very nice 4K coming in from Exotic there. Splice picking up the first round of this half, going for that win, 11-5 score, and that Mac 10 will be coming in. That Mac 10 buy, perhaps will go in an aggressive B rush. You can see all the players have just bought a pistol for their own side, with only Wrath on that Kevlar. Exotic finds that first Mac 10 kill of the round. Undoubtedly there's more to come with that. And with Wrath left alone on the B-bomb site, we'll see what he can do. Apparently nothing. And it looks like Splice will be finally pushing the B-bomb site here. XP3 tries to find some damage down mid. Can't find anything. Exotic finds 2 very nice Mac 10 kills. Now Rico left all alone. Exotic just completely dominating at this point. If you look at the scoreboard, he's gone 21 in 8. This man is a beast. Ronan once again just going a full eco, hoping for them to buy into that next round. Looks like once again the Mac 10s will just be rushed. Exotic finds the first on Razu. Yoko finds one at the B-bomb side as well. XP3, wow, he actually manages to pick up a few kills there. Just that running double tap. Just a great play from him coming in now. And Semphis and Davey left all alone in this 2v2. A single CZ left on the A-bomb site where the bomb is, and Jonji just trying to find some information, watching that B-bomb site, and the execute finally coming in. Davey's checking his angle, and he spots the head of Vico, finds that kill. The plant will be coming in now. Jonji, if he can manage to pick up this round, it will be a miracle. Jonji tries to push through the smoke, but unfortunately for him, he's spotted before he can see them. Because that's how smokes work. But finally Ronan will be out of buy. You can see that just 5 standard M4s coming in. Interestingly enough, Splice has elected to keep 2 Mac 10s. I think they must be expecting Ronan not to be buying head armor, so if they can hit some nice shots. Semphis finds the first one. They continue pushing. They know the utility on site. And Exotic and Joker, 2 very nice kills coming in there. And it looks like the final 2 players from London will be trying to do this retake here. But in a 2v4 situation, not the greatest chances, they. And we'll see what happens. Looks like they're just doing a very passive hold here. Doesn't look like they're going to go for the retake. And we'll finally see Razu fall back. He's got a bit more utility on him. so probably better for him to be further back. Rico, very nice kill there. Finds Joker as he runs away. But nothing he can do. Manages to find a second. Limits what will be taken into the next round, but unfortunately he doesn't get away. And even more unfortunately for Vernon, those 2 kills he gets doesn't really matter at this point, because Splice has so much money it doesn't even matter. Now, 14-5, almost at map point. And we'll see what Splice will be able to do going into this round. Interesting to see John G here at top of Banana with that Mag 7. Guys who actually finds the first. Went for a very aggressive push down the stairs in T-outs. And that may well cause Splice to be pushing the B-bomb site. John G taking a lot of damage from that Molotov there. Both players just waiting for the push. Splice taking a note out of Vernon's books, they're just waiting. Playing down the time, seeing if Vernon will use up their utility before the Splice push comes in. Interestingly, Semphis just waiting in the T-outs on the A-bomb site. Looks like the push finally will be coming in here. Exotic checking these angles. Lots of utility being used up. And Wrath finds the first, but unfortunately Goku and Joan both taking down 1 kill each. B-bomb site left open. XP3 tries to push through construction, but Joan is ready and waiting for him. 2v3 now for Ronan. We'll see if anything can happen, but Semphis coming in playing from CT. Doesn't quite find any kills. Hardly any damage onto Rico, who is now left in a 1v2 as Rico peeks off his teammate. He spots Rico, finds the first kill. Still trying to find Drone. He tries to stick the defuse, but he has no kit, no clue, and he goes down to Drone. (15-5) at the nice. Just 1 round away. They've been so dominant in this half, haven't lost a single round. Vernon, they just need to get the game on, hold the sites. Bit of damage coming in. Jonji does actually find one through that smoke. Buff also managed to find one as well. And we'll see how that has affected this push here. Interestingly, 2 players in T-outs now, but Razu falls back, leaving Davey to see what he can find. The answer to which is nothing. Vernon has clearly heard the players in the 2 apartments, and they now have 4 of their players at the A-bomb site. Exotic, the beast player he is, he manages to find 2. Trying to push in. And Davey going down to Razu. Few players left here still. Joan left in 1v2. And Jonji, very nice flank coming in from him. Going down. Vernon pick up their first round of this half. And Splice, they've still got the money. They're going to buy into this round. They're going to go for the win. Jonan hanging on by a single thread at this point. Two very nice kills coming in from Roth there. And we'll see if this push has been pushed down. Interestingly enough, I still have team chats coming in from both teams at this point. And we'll see if Spice can still win this game. 3v4, Roker has started the push. Seems like Ruff might have heard him there. And the players will continue to push. Unfortunately, double smoking CT there. Exotic. What a shot from him. That was absolutely insane. XP3 now manages to find one. Takes it down to a 3v2 in this retake. XP3, another very nice shot from him. And now 1v3. Loka, let's see if he can get some shots and such. Manages to find one. But Rico, very nice trade there. The score will now be going to 7-15. Zone an inch and inch. And we'll see if they can somehow manage to get back into this game and take it to overtime. However, that is so unlikely. We'll see what they can do. Splice just going for that pistol armor buy. We'll see if they can take a note out of Vernon's book and just do a blind rush and win a round. Splice now all getting ready. There's that one shot there. They're all going to run through it like lemmings. And all that's going to be happening, Vizu getting 2 kills to pad his stats. A couple of AWP kills coming in. And the push completely shut down at this point. If Exotic clutches this, I will not even know what to say. Exotic just looking for some plays here. Ruff doesn't know he's there. And Exotic whiffs his shot with that CZ. Ruff just doing a very nice 90-degree flick there. Gets that final kill. And hopefully now, Splice will be buying into this round. A couple of AKs have already come in. And we'll see if they can close this out. But perhaps Ronan will take this to double digits. Maybe take it to overtime. But we'll see. Goff and Jonji both try to be very aggressive. And Joker gets a very nice 2-minute spread. 2v5 at this point. Davey gets another nice kill. Not looking good. The chances of learning are at this point. Rico, very nice flick onto the Semphis. And XP3 also gets a nice kill. He's just waiting for these push. Ooh, very nice headshot onto Joker. And it looks like Exotic will just have to fall back from that Molotov. XP3 left all alone as Davey picks off Rico. And we'll come in for this retake. 1v2. And Davey has pushed all the way into library here. He spots him. Tries to go for that quick scope. Nothing he can find. And XP3 just going for a slow retake at this point. And on 16 HP, there's not much he can do. and Splice, they win the game. Very well played from them. And the map just can't for us. Not our problem. But very well played there for Splice. Convincing win. Yeah. We're going to be taking a break, and we will see you soon.
The city has a life of its own, an organism. You want it or not, you're a part of it. You breathe it, you live it, you're a cell in its tissue. Cycles, rituals, reflexes, familiar, exercised, mastered. Now everything is reduced to waiting. The history comes full circle yet again, now. The persistence, the dreams, the sweat, the struggle, the tradition. Some things cannot be named, some places cannot be described. You can feel it, you know you can be a part of the extraordinary.
Welcome back everyone to the IEM Katowice North American Open Qualifier. We're bringing you today a match between Complexity and Ghost. Now it looks like, let's see, I think Ghost just won that round, that knife round, and they will be electing to start on the T side. Looks like Complexity will be choosing just by armor at this point. A fair amount of utility actually is coming in from Ghost Gaming, and we'll see what they're able to do. Perhaps a fast rush coming in towards B. A fair amount of damage is done onto PTR and Warden, but Warden does manage to pick off Starboy. And just slowing it down. Seb needs to try and regain that bomb. It's dropped right down the bottom of ramp. That smoke coming in. We'll see what can happen. Just a very slow push coming in. The bomb finally picked up. Perhaps they'll fall back. And Yay just managed to pick off Wardell in aim main, that was. And that looks to be hindering the push a lot. Warden manages to pick off one. Subrosa pushes out, manages to find Warden, going for those taps, doesn't manage to find another player. Android picks him off. Connor left in a 1v4, not much he can do. And Yay just stepping side to side. Very nice play from him. And Complexity does manage to pick up the very first round. Looks like a very light pistol buy is coming in from Ghost Gaming here. Just a bit of Kevlar, a couple of pistols. Meanwhile, Complexity has just decided to go all out in their buy. And a very slow round will be coming in from Ghost. Looks like Android just waiting to see some players. A very nice Molotov there from Android. Does a fair amount of damage. The bomb was stuck in the moment. And a very nice play from him. A couple of trades coming in now. And Seb just trying to get that bomb down, get that extra cash, and try not to die at this point. Standing on top of the train, only 12 bullets in at CZ, but unfortunately it does not help him whatsoever. Yay, nice kill, and Complexity pick up their second round.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Now we'll see what comes in here from Ghost. After doing a very light investment in the previous round, perhaps they'll just do the same again. Yeah, it looks like they're just picking up a couple of Peter 50s. Meanwhile, Complexity just fully buying into this once again, keeping some money in the bank. Looks like they might be able to pick up an AWP for the next round. And Depth, just standing there, seeing if he can get him any information. Sees one, does a bit of damage, hoping for some players to push him, taking damage to the box. Just find Seb, and a very nice shot there onto Subrosa. He's just coming around the corner, manages to find his third of the round onto Wardell, and Connor and Starboy trying to get that A plant, thinking their team has distracted and caused Complexity to rotate, but that is not the case. Complexity picking up their third round. You can now see that AWP coming in, and it looks like they've picked up. No, that's all that really changed. They just swapped out the scout for the AWP. First gun round coming in here for Ghost Gaming. We've got the 4 AKs in that AWP, although Wardell will have a bit less utility than you'd probably like at this point. Deb, I think he might have spotted someone using up utility to block out the drop position. Both teams just waiting for contact right now. Very slow round coming in for this round. Just both teams just waiting for the other to make contact, holding the angles. But eventually Ghost will have to push. That is the aim of the game. Both teams just super passive. Not something you see, and there's only 40 seconds left on the clock. "30 seconds now left, and Ghost will, I think, start their push." PTR finds the closer. Couple of nice trades coming in there. And PTR, another nice kill. Wardell gets a trade onto depth. But now this 2v3, not great chances, although Wardell is evening it out. 2v2 now. Bomb still needs to go down, there's only 10 seconds left. Wardell is watching the angle, gets picked off by Android. Bomb does go down, Starboy finds Android. But Warden, nice play from him, manages to find that trade, and he will pick up that AWP before getting that defuse. Very well played from Complexity there. They're just holding off and playing very passively. Seem to work quite well for them. Unfortunately, losing a lot of players, but ultimately picking up the round will force Ghost Gaming to probably not buy into this. Yep, looks like they're just going to buy some CZs and P50s. Interestingly enough, Tech 9. And we'll see what kind of round comes in here. Looks like an A split. Once again, a very passive round. Looks like Ghost Gaming just wants to have a nap between their pushes. You're just coming out a bit for Ghost. Very nice pop flash. Unfortunately does nothing. Depth gets picked off, but it was able to Yay, a very nice 3-man spray down in Ivy. Nice play from him. And now 5-0. Complexity just waiting for this next gun round, which has finally come in, and we'll see if Ghost Gaming can get their first round on the scoreboard. Interestingly, it looks like Complexity might be using a bit of aggression. Ghost, they're just being so passive, just waiting now for Complexity to push. Wow, I'm not sure what's like faster, watching paint dry, watching grass grow, or watching this match. I think I might go take a nap, people. Wake me up when they actually push. Ghost Gaming eventually has to do something. Looks like they're going to move a few plays around, perhaps come in for the B push. round 1. The B push finally has come in, and the bomb will go down in this 4v3 situation. So Broza does a little bit of damage onto Warden, and we'll see what happens here. Now, Warden and Deb both coming in for the push. Only one player left on the site itself. Warden finds Zeb. And we'll see Salvador goes for the spray. Very last bullet, manages to find the first kill here. And now Yay, left in this 1v3 situation. Players all around him. Nothing he can do at this point. Bomb time is getting low. And Wardell, a very nice 3-man kill for him. And Ghost Gaming finally get their first round on the board. They've finally woken up. Perhaps they won't need to keep sleeping as much. And we'll see what happens in this round. Looks like Complexity playing aggressive in this IV position. Yay is just posted up there, just listening for these players who are boosting on the other side of the smoke. And it looks like we're in for another nap time. I'll see you in about, 40 seconds when they finally decide to push, I'm guessing. Looks like Wardell is going for a push. He pushes down the ramp, but unfortunately a very well placed Molotov from Android will force him to push back up. The bomb is now looking to rotate, perhaps to B. And we'll see Starboy in Ivy manages to find Yay as he pushes. Depth is all alone left here. And Starboy pushes out, does a bit of damage, and that bomb is now pushing this A bomb site. Warden and Depth both going down. Two very nice kills coming in for Ghost Gaming. And it looks like Android will have to save. A very well played push coming in from Ghost Gaming there. Their plans are finally working out for them. And it looks like their waiting has finally started to pay off. Android now just waiting, seeing if anyone is going to push, as he's just going to save that M4 and some armor. And he hasn't taken any damage in this round, so he will be able to just buy that head armor next round.
Terrorists win.
And interestingly enough, I am getting team comms, so I'm going to mute all of them now, see if that works. Looks like Complexity on this eco round, not much, they just got that saved M4. They will just be stacking the A-bomb site. Hope they can get some kills here. Wardell manages to find his first on Android, so he's spotted him the second behind Red Train, but he will just be falling back, seeing if he can find any of this small angle here. And it looks like Complexity are going to start rotating some players towards B. At this point they probably think that Ghost has decided to rotate. We'll see what they can do. Interesting play here for Ghost, and I think the waiting is actually far more justified in this round. They're probably expecting Complexity to be very aggressive just with these pistols here. And so this is probably the best option for this round. The bomb finally goes down. Yay, a couple of nice taps, resulting in that kill onto Starboy. Finally picking up that AK, which he will be electing to save. And Seb, at a very nice off angle there, picks off Warden, and PTR has this M4, definitely doesn't want to lose it at this point. So it looks like he will just be falling back and saving it.
Terrorists win.
And Ghost Gaming picking up their third round on the board. We'll see what they can continue doing in this half. Looks like both teams will manage to buy into this. So we'll see how this gun round goes. Complexity, kind of an interesting 4-1 setup, with only leaving Android on the B bomb site. But it does look like Ghost Gaming is setting up a full nade execute. Got I think 3 of their players here. I think actually, yeah, just 3 players now throwing their smokes. Those are all going across. And now Warden full blind, doesn't see any of the players coming out their main. PTR and Depth both pick up 1. And Starboy, nice kill. Depth just left alone. And Complexity picks up that round. Very well played from them. Nice hold. And once again, Ghost Gaming, coming off those 3 rounds they've just won previously, has enough money to buy. Looks like they're just going to do another default setup, and Seb drops down, but Depth makes it just in time to find him as he drops. Once again, a super passive play coming in here. Warden will be pushing, but Rose finds him and Depth. Well played from him. It might have completely opened up the rest of the round for Ghost Gaming. And Yay pushes Starboy as he's just changing his weapon there. Very good timing for Yay. And it looks like at this point, Ghost will be pushing the B bomb side. Android finds 1, he finds 2 onto corner. And now Subverser left in a 1v3. Basically nothing he can do at this point. Pushes down, manages to find his first onto Android. He will have to ace it at this point if he wants to win. And neither of these final players are watching the heaven position, which will allow Subverser to get across. Looks like he'll be picking up the bomb, and it will go down. And with just those 10 seconds left on the clock, he will get the bomb down, and he's going to hide. And fortunately for Subverser, he also has a Molotov. He can just wait up here. Looks like the players are not going to push up the ramp. Gets that Molotov down. PTR takes a lot of damage. Can't quite get to the bomb just yet. We'll see if he has time. Ooh, and I think he just does. A very well played round from Complexity there.
Counter-terrorists win.
Picking up their 7th round on the board. 7-3 Complexity's way. Looks like both teams will be buying into this round. Ghost hasn't just enough money to buy. Although they are leaving Connor on a CZ, kind of an interesting choice. But if they can make this round work, might be worth it. Once again, just a passive hold coming in from both teams. Ghost Gaming just waiting, see if they can find any information here. Sub-Rosa has a bit of a clue that Ye is standing behind that server rack, but he will be able to fall back and not taking much damage, just a bit of his armor. Sub-Rosa leading the charge, or perhaps a walk I should say, down Ivy. Ye standing here, Sub-Rosa and Starboy both... Ooh, Sub-Rosa and Starboy. A wonderful team kill coming in there. Great job, guys. And it looks like Connor now just coming in with that CZ, seeing if he can find Ye there. And this 2v2 definitely favouring Complexity at this point. The bomb is down, 25 seconds left on the board. And Seb is coming around with his AK. Both players seeing if they can pick up the bomb. And Seb, nice shot from him, but Android comes in behind them. A very nice double spray down for him. Looks like Ghost will be just doing a very light pistol buy into this. I find it interesting Warden's choice of the Tech 9. Ever since Valve decided to nerf it, most pro players have seemed to prefer the CZ, or perhaps just the Peter 50. But this push will probably be coming in the next few seconds, perhaps. Looks like Ghost might be setting up for a drop split. A couple of smokes coming in now onto the A-bomb site. And looks like some players won't be doing drop. They're just faking it out. And they're pushing the B-bomb site. Android left here all alone, manages to find one. Meanwhile, PTR manages to find the kill on the A site. And the bomb still hasn't gone down. What are they doing? Warden, very nice hold from him. And just, that was an abysmal round from Ghost. They got the site, they had the opportunity to plant, but they decided just to push, and they could not get anything more in that round. Quite an unfortunate round for them. Looks like Ghost finally buying up again. We'll be going once again for passive play. What I find super interesting here is Complexity. For the majority of their rounds, they're only playing one player onto the B bomb site, which is Android. If you're looking at the scoreboard, he does have 10 kills, most of which seem to be from his first couple just holding down the B bomb site. And PTR manages to find the first kill in Ivy. Android also manages to find one as someone does push the B-bomb site. Ooh, Seb, very nice headshot coming from him. The B-bomb site is now completely open, but the bomb is nowhere near it. At this point, 45 seconds left. He could almost just run it onto the A site and get the plant there. Interestingly enough, looks like Complexity will just be going back to the A site, probably just waiting for that bomb to go down. and they will be sending players up ladder. Get players coming in from both sides. Ooh, Seb looks away at just the wrong moment, and the defuse will finally come in. Complexity picking up their 10th round on the board. Super well played retake from them. 10-3 score. Complexity absolutely dominating Ghost in this game. Starboy running all the way through that smoke. They managed to find Android. And interesting from them, they've finally realised that they're only playing one player on B. So we'll see if they continue to abuse it. Warden gets shrouded out. 2v3 here. And Subrosa just falling back. Wardell, kind of a good spot for him. We'll see if players decide to check it. Adept spots his feet. PTR gets a kill. Subrosa, nothing he can do at this point as so Yay picks up a kill. 11-3 to Complexity.
Counter-terrorists win.
Once again, max loss bonus is coming in for Ghost Gaming, so they will be able to afford all of those AKs once again. But we'll see if they can finally utilise them, pick up some more rounds on the board. Looks like they'll be sending the majority of their players to the B-bomb site, but Depth pushes all the way around out of Ivy and finds Connor. Looks like the B push should be coming in quite soon, but I don't think Complexity has quite realised this. PTR, first kill, and still just waiting for more aggression to come in from this team. Enjoyed once again, a very nice hold from him, and just this 2v5 for Ghost Gaming. Once again, a disappointing round coming in from them. Android just waiting here, waiting for that kill. Spots the AWP barrel. And as the players just get ready to push up, Android pushes up. Doesn't find any of them. PTR, nice double kill. And the first half goes to Complexity. A 12-3 scoreline, making it look very bleak for Ghost Gaming at this point. But we will be back in just a moment. We're taking a quick break, grab a drink, and we'll see you soon. We're just getting into this second half between Ghost Gaming and Complexity. This is a semi-final for the IEM Katowice, sorry. I can totally pronounce words. And this is the 2018 North American Open Qualifier online. Looks like Complexity just setting up for an A push at this point. Interestingly, Ghost Gaming, they're just pushing all the way through Ivy, pushing through T-Spawn. But PTR has noticed this, sending his teammate, and they're executing on the A bomb site, and no one is there. They're just getting this site and map control for absolutely free. The bomb now goes down. Neither team has seen each other at this point. and they're just waiting. Depth manages to find Connor and Yayu Subdozer. Some very nice kills coming in from Complexity, once again showing their dominance. Seb, ooh, nice 2 taps from him. And he's got to push in, there's no kit for him to pick up. He's just tapping the bomb. He finds that first player, finds Android, but with no more ammunition. So, what am I talking about? No kit for him. He will have to just run away, Complexity pick up the 13th round. Just 3 rounds now from getting into the finals for this qualifier. Ghost, they absolutely just have to force into this round, see if they can stop those rifles from Complexity. Ooh, and Seb actually manages to find one. Number of nice trades, a 3v2 now for Ghost Gaming. What's in their favour. And Subrosa goes huge, manages to find 3 very nice kills. Ghost Gaming picking up their 4th on the board. Is there a chance at this point? We'll find out. Looks like Complexity will be going perhaps to a B push at this point. Ghost seems to think that they might be doing an Ivy rush. Their players seem to be gripping around there. Quite a defensive position. But once again, a bit of a slow down. Enjoyed pushing through. Seb, 3 very nice kills. 2 to that Molotov, but a ton of super effective damage there. Now Depth manages to find one. Seb pushes through. Finds his 4th kill of the round. Just 1 player left. Seb's probably wanting his ace at this one. Starboy pushes up there. Hasn't spotted the final player. Very nice round coming in. Seb with a extremely well played hold as the players from Complexity try to push down that ramp. But Ghost Gaming finally seem to be waking up on this CT side. Complexity deciding only to have these 2 P50s in this round. Looks like they'll probably just go for dry rush down the ramp once again. See if they can feed Seb some more kills. Looks like the rush is about to come in. We have Subrosa holding the ramp here, and Seb watching up towards the heaven position. And we're just going to wait again. And the push money comes in, Subrosa finds one, he finds a second, he finds a third. Very nice play from him. Warden does manage to get the bomb down, but that is the round. Subrosa finding a 4-man kill. Such a wonderful play from him. And Seb will get the defuse. Once again, a very nice hold coming in from Ghost Gaming, picking up their 6th round on the board. However, they still are 7 rounds behind Complexity. It would take a very strong CT half from them if they were to try and win this. And we are now finally coming into the first gun round. in round 5 half. Usually you'd see this a bit earlier, but the forces have been coming in a bit more. Very interesting kind of decisions from these teams. They're both deciding just to play super passively in this game, and neither of them are really doing much aggression except for when they're like finally going for a push. PTR finds a nice kill onto Connor. Once again, the complexity, they're just walking, probably going to pick up the bomb. I'd be more concerned if they didn't. And at this point it looks like the B push may all come in. Starboy is coming in for a flank, hasn't spotted any players behind here, and as such Ghost Gaming would have put the other 3 players that are still alive on the B-bomb site. They're expecting this push, they're hearing that utility. Wardell finds the first kill here, and Subversa finds the second of the... Ooh, nice kill there for Depth, finding Seb there, and 10 seconds left on the board. PTR finally going for that plant, and you will manage to do it. However, there's no utility whatsoever left for complexity. PTR, if he wants to try and peek, he's just going to have to jump across. Just making it across, and a nice shot from him on Starboy. Wardell now left in a 1v2, and the first shot goes to his way. He's going for the bomb. He manages to pick up an AK, and with that kit he has a chance at this point. Doesn't know where Depth is. Nice headshot coming in there, and he's just going to run across. Cannot pick up that AWP. Pretty sneaky play coming in there, just to throw it down in that crack, and can't manage to pick up the AWP. Complexity now, 14th round. And Complexity now looking to close out this map. Wonder if they'll finally have an aggressive round to change it up a bit towards the end. Use a bit of utility just to try and get some more map control. But, ooh, and Depth has actually spotted, I believe that was Connor at the bottom of the ramp there. Interesting little change up here for Ghost Gaming. They've now got Connor as well on the B-bomb site. Ooh, and as Connor tries to be aggressive, Depth manages to pick him off, but Seb, a nice trade for him. Just a 4v4 left at this point. Still no push coming in from Complexity. Ooh, Warden finally pushing down. Now all 3 players left for Ghost Gaming will have to come through CT. And Complexity looking very strong in this round. Doesn't look like Ghost Gaming have much of a hope to attempt this retake. Wardell actually looks like he's going to save. Subversa, he's doing a bit of a check, seeing if he can find some exit picks, but they're just going to save. Maybe try to go for the overtime, but at this point they probably know they don't have that much of a chance. Complexity now just 1 round away from winning this map and getting into the finals of this qualifier. And it looks like both teams obviously forcing into this round. Complexity wanting to close it out. Ghost Gaming at this point If they can make it to 10 rounds, it'd be a good start. But not much of a chance. Wardell does manage to pick up that AWP. He has been playing extremely strongly in this game so far. But we'll see what he can accomplish in the rest of this. Looks like Complexity will be doing a B push. Just a UMP under CZ to hold down the site. As the push does start to come in, Dev finds one. Connor going for the CZ kill. Hardly does any damage before going down. 3v5 now. Not much of a chance for Ghost Gaming. Ooh, Subrazim does manage to find PTR. And now this 2v4 situation, basically no chance at this point. Subrazim goes down to that nade. Very nice headshot coming in. Warden finds Wardell. Very nice round coming in for Complexity, and they will close it out. Extremely well played for them. And we'll be taking a break, and we'll see you soon.